Okay, hello friends. Today we are going to learn about direct and inverse variation. As you can see on the board, it's already written there. So we will first learn what is direct and what is inverse variation. So direct variation is something when one quantity increases, the other also increases, or one decreases, the other also decreases. This is direct variation, when both quantities either go up or go down. Then the second one is inverse variation, and as you can see, it's self-explanatory. Inverse variation is when one increases, the other decreases, or vice versa. Right, I can give you an example of the direct variation and the inverse variation. Direct variation, if I buy one pen, I have to pay 15. If I buy two, if I increase my number of markers, then I have to pay 30. 2 markers, 30. 3, 45. When I am increasing the number of markers, I have to pay more amount. More markers, more amount. The inverse is when one increases, the other decreases. Right. I can give you an example like what I said. If I have a packet of sweets and let's say there are 50 sweets in a packet, and if I start having one a day, the packet will last for 50 days. But if I start having 2 a day, then the packet will only last 25 days. You start consuming sweets more, the days will decrease. So this is how I can give you the explanation. Now, sometimes they give you the ratio between, suppose A ratio B is, let's say, 2:5, and B ratio C is equals to 3:7. I need to find the continued ratio between A, B and C. What do? I will first write down A, B and C. Then AB ratio I will write under AB, and BC I will write, because this is my B, I will write 3 under B and 7 under C, but obviously I will not be writing my 7 here because these two have the ratio between B and C. Once you have this, then what do you do here is you simply multiply these two, and these two. 2 times 3 will give me 6. 5 times 3 will give me 15, and 7 times 5 will give me 35. So this is the continued ratio between A, B and C, and I can see that I cannot simplify this further, so this is my answer. Okay, so once I have understood this, then I will do one more example. Sometimes they give me ratios like find x if x ratio 2 is equals to 5:6. How do I do that? To do this, to find out the ratio, what is the value of x, find x as it says. What do I do here is, you multiply the extremes and multiply the means. So x times 6 will give me 6x, and 2 times 5 will give me 10. I'll write 6x is equals to 10, and then I will divide my left side and my right side by 6. So when I simplify, so my x is equals to, simplify this, 2 times 5 and 2 times 3. So my x is equals to 5/3. And this is how I can find out my x value. Second example is, this is my first example. My second example is, if I have 4:5 equals x:7. If I have to find my x, I will use my same procedure what I have used here the product of extremes. When I multiply my first number with the last number, this is I will be, and I will multiply my second with the third, product of means. So 4 times 7 will give me 28. 5 times x will remain 5x. Okay, once I have done with this, then this 5 which is multiplying with x, if I break it down, this will become 28 over 5 equals to x. So my x is equals to, whenever you have an improper fraction, improper fraction is when the numerator is greater than the denominator. We always give our answer as a mixed number. So I will change this to mixed number. I will know that that's going to be 28 over 5 can be written as 5 times 5 is 25 plus 3 is 28. 28 over 5. So my x value is 5 whole 3 over 5, or I can say 5.6 in decimal. This is how I can find out the x value for this question. Okay, so now we have one word problem. So we want to cover this as well. So then we can say, okay, fine. We have covered when the two continued ratio, then we have found the x value, and now we are moving towards finding the cost of 18 kg of apples if 6 kg of apples cost 105 pounds. Now, what do we have to do? We have kgs and we have pounds. So that I am going to write it here, kg and cost, which is pound. So I know that 6 kg of apples cost 105 pounds. Then we need to find the 18 kg of apples. So do we know the cost of 18 kg? No, we don't. That we are going to write x there. Then I know that if I increase the amount of apples, obviously the cost will also increase. That is my direct variation. So now whenever you have direct variation, you always cross multiply. Okay, so that's, I'm going to do it like this. So 6 multiplied by x equals 105 multiplied by 18. Then what do I do here is this 6 which is multiplying here, if I take it to my right side, it will divide. So I can say my x is equals to 105 times 18 divided by 6. And then I can see that I can simplify this, 6 times 1 and 6 times 3. So my x is equals to 3 times 105 is 315. And then I will put my, so then I can say that 18 kg of apples cost 315 pounds. If you want to check this, that the cost, the answer we have got is correct or not, 6 kg is, this is not 6 kg, 6 kg, 6 kg. Okay, 6 kg is 105, and another 6 kg is 105, and another 6 kg is 105. So now the total is 18 kg, and the total cost is 315. So this is how I can check my answer, that whether the answer I have got is correct or it's not correct. Okay, I hope you have understood this. In my next video, I will be explaining the inverse variation.